Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Leap Taken. I am doing an impromptu live. I realize not a single soul will be here because no one knows I'm on live, but it's cool. Let me, but I'm hoping people will catch it on the replay, so I'm not going to, delay too much. I am Mika. This is Leap Taken. Welcome. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And it is a nice day here in Arizona. I have on my little sundress. I've been out and about. I picked up some new plants. It's an exciting day in my life. But what has made it more exciting, as soon as I got home, my very first witch casket box has arrived, and I wanted to share this. Opening it, all I did was take it out of the packaging. I haven't done anything else to this yet, so I wanted to do this live. I didn't want to wait till Friday when I do a witchy review, and I promised I wanted to start being a little bit more spontaneous and just doing lives and seeing how I like that, as opposed to editing videos and all that. So let's get into this box. I am so excited. This is the first one I've ever received. I was going to watch someone else's unboxing because I'm nosy, but I didn't have it in me. I wanted to hold off and have my own personal experience. So first of all, can we talk about the box? The box has, it's a black box, but I love where it looks like it's a key. Hey, Dylan. My impromptu live, but I really wanted to share this box. This is my first time getting this. I stopped my subscription to Witch's Root because, quite frankly, the quality. I was okay with what I was getting, but the quality, the candles, it happened at least 2 or 3 times where when you go to light the candle, the wick just burnt, and then it just burnt, but it didn't ignite the candle. I think that's you get a candle with every box, so I kind of felt like I was being cheated. Anywho, so I asked for some recommendations from some witchy folks, and I think I even asked here, and a lot of people recommended this box. So this is how it comes. I am so excited. Like this feels like Christmas morning. So let's start at the top. This is the May box. So Threshold Magic May 2024. So first of all, I'm already impressed. I'm already impressed. This right here. This is getting me. So it says, thank you so much for subscribing to our May Witch Casket. This casket is all about threshold magic. I'm not going to be able to watch that much while I have a 3 o'clock appointment. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, 2:40 our time. Okay. Well, thank you for checking in. I appreciate you. The casket is all about threshold magic, and we hope its contents help you to protect your home and welcome only positive energies. This is already appealing to my whole cottage witch heart. Okay. Read through the pamphlet. You can familiarize yourself with this month's items and our specially selected suppliers. Nice right? Look at this pamphlet. This is nice. So we're on the next page. So they tell you what you got. Oh my God, this is so much better than that small writing on the other box that I got. No shade to them, but it was killing my eyes trying to read that. So okay, so feature in our highlights. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down and I'm gonna just go through the next item. I'm already impressed. What is this? Monthly manifestations. What are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? I mean, today's the 21st, but it's cool. What magical steps can I make to reach these goals? The seeds are planted, intentions are set. I command my desires be met. Oh, I would actually say this. Anyway, but look at this card. This is appealing to me in ways I cannot explain to you. So you have this on the back. This is so very appealing to me. This is so me. I love this so much. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. So we have this envelope here, door wash ritual kit. I'm excited. I think more sub boxes should have pamphlets, right? Like that, since not everyone has good eyesight. Why did you like that small, right? Like it's pretty to look at, but practical? No, I can't read it. But look at this. Look at this. Door wash ritual kit. So I haven't opened it. I'm just gonna peel this back. I don't know why I'm being so careful. I'm like one of those people who, when they, have a gift or something, unwrap it. They're like delicately unwrapping it. I used to have no patience when I was When I say younger, meaning not that long ago, I would just rip into things. So I'm like, just rip it. Who cares? I care. So let's get into it. So it says number one. There's nothing on here. I guess I'll have to read. This is number one, number two, and this is number three. And then we have a pouch. And this is the door wash ritual kit. It's the fact that everything has illustrations and it's like a cardstock. I love this. You will need red clover, that's in bag one, hyssop, that's in bag two. Oh, my heart. Lavender, bag three, and empty pouch. Add the red clover, hyssop, and lavender to the pouch. Heat some water and add the pouch, stirring counterclockwise with the intent to banish negativity. I cannot wait to do this. Anyway, leave the pouch to steep in the water. As it cools, to infuse the water with the magical properties of the plants. Then remove the pouch and use the water to wash down the doors to your home. It's the fact that, one, I did not know what was in this box. Let's just be clear. I came in today, I went out and I picked up some new house plants that, if you're interested in all of that sort of stuff, because I'm going to be talking about it and getting really intimate about plants and things like that next week on my other channel, Magical Lifestyle of the Cottage Witch. This is the perfect first box for your perfect top. It's perfect. So I just got some new plants. I'm excited about that. But when I walked in, I looked at my door. I was like, oh, I got to clean that. I just got in. I just came back in the house and I saw this and I was like, I should go on live and I should talk about this because I'm really excited. I want other people to, I can't contain my excitement. I need people to see it. So door wash ritual kit, like this is happening. Oh, this is happening. I am so excited about this. This just makes my heart swoon. I cannot express to you enough, as someone who lives literally a magical lifestyle within the home, and the things that I do that might seem kind of mundane, it's not, it's magical. Like, this is going to really feel great to use. Aesthetics, practicality, exactly. Yes. All right, we're only on the first thing. We have a card and we have this. All right, calm down. Moving on. Okay, so we have this. This is a witch ball kit. Right? I said I wanted to do this more. Like, why not? Right? Why not? Okay, let's get into this. Everything has a card or something. So this is telling me this is a protective threshold charm. Oh my goodness. I already have one on my door, but it's okay. I have other doors. Look at this. Tell me this is not the bee's knees. Yes, the bee's knees. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Oh, this is making me so happy. Oh, I love this subscription box. Someone told me this is me. That was like, you need to get it. It's from the UK. It did take a little longer than I would have anticipated. For instance, I signed up in April. I think it was like the 16th because the 15th is like the deadline. So I didn't get the April box. I got this box. Today is the 21st of May. So when I say I signed up, I paid my money. They ran my card again on the 15th of May. So I still hadn't had the box. So I was really feeling a little funny about this. I'm not going to lie. I was feeling a little like, y'all took my money twice and I still don't have a box, but it's okay. This is worth it. This is so cool. Okay, I love that it comes in this bag. And then you have the card. Look at the card. I can use this in my planning stuff and in my book of shadows. But this says, the pentacle has long been used by witches as a symbol of protection, and the ringing of bells has traditionally been used to clear away stagnant and unwanted energy from the home. This magical protective charm was created for you to hang by or on your door, ensuring whoever is paying you a visit doesn't bring negative energy with them. I might put this outside my office door. I have witch bells on my front door. Your enthusiasm is top notch. I love this being the first live that I finally caught. Oh, I'm glad you were able to catch it. I'm like really excited about this. Oh my God. By the way, it's not really heavy, but it's kind of light, but it's not like super like flimsy, cheap light. That makes, excuse me, any sense. My allergies. Well, I went into a store today where there's nothing but flowers and all that. So I think I made my allergies worse. But today's a garden day, so I was out back as well. Let's get to the next thing. Ah, I'm so excited. Okay, so that was the witch ball kit. No, that wasn't the witch ball kit. That was okay. You know what? Let me just keep going because this is. I think I got a lot to go through. Okay, so here we go. We have this bag. I'm loving. First of all, can we talk about the bag? Ah, ooh. Oh, I'm loving. First of all, look at these stones. Look, runes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Look. I don't know what that thing is on one of them. I think it's supposed to look like that. But look. Okay, so let's get into this. So this says four corners boundary stones. They are speaking my language. Oh my God, this is so awesome. All right. So this is very dark and the letters are smaller. So we're going to go ahead and just use the magnifier because we don't have shame here about that because we can't see. So we're going to go ahead and just use that. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Magnifier. So I can read this. So this says, okay, inscribed with a pentacle for protection and imbued with the grounding vibrations of earth, place a stone in each corner of your home for protection. Oh my gosh. This is super exciting. Hold up now. These are pass boxes. I need this one. Yeah, get right. You can buy pass boxes. I did see that because I was thinking about kind of stocking up with some other ones, but like, look at this. Look at this. Like, this is right up my alley. See, I would have DIY'd this, like using my Cricut or something and putting it on here. This has just some markings on it, but it's fine. But I sure will. I sure will be doing this. Oh, this is exciting. Also, low key giving me content for the other channel. I mean, I have things planned, but like this is fitting right into my whole cottage witch aesthetic. This is perfect. Who is calling me? I get like 50 million scam calls. You do one thing where you share your phone number and people call you. Okay, let's get into the next. Ooh, an enamel pin. Protected magic. This is a pin, y'all. Look, this is the back. This is a pin, an enamel pin. Tell me this is not adorable. Can you see this? Let me see. Can you see it? If I do it like that. Protected magic. I love this. I can put this. Oh, I can put this on my bag. Oh my God. My favorite colors are, well, pink, blue, green, and green. I would wonder how they got the pinnacles on the rocks. Like, did they use stamp stickers or something else? It was smooth to the touch. Let me see. Let me double check. Let me see. I'm like checking for grooves. Yeah, I think they like burned it or something. I don't know. It feels like it's a bit of a groove. Like when I use my nail, it's a bit of a groove on there, if you can tell. I'm trying to get real close without, I don't know if it makes sense. I was just typing that I put it to my bag and make it right. Put this on my bag. It's cute enough. Honestly, somebody looking at it, like if you cared, like I would just think it was like something from Harry Potter or something. it's giving harmless, but you can put some extra protection work on it. There is still, y'all, there's still more stuff to go. I am like really excited about this. Okay, so there's something that has a seal on it. First of all, I'm someone who I love a good unboxing. Let's start there. And I like unboxing stuff. I like doing all this. I love a kit. That is something I know myself and me and my daughter, like you give us a kit of some sort, we're in. I'm trying to gently peel this back. I don't even know what it is. I'm not even reading to figure out what this is. We're just going to keep going. Okay. Gentle. Contain your excitement. long enough to open. All right, I took that off. I'm just gonna wrap this around the other end like that. Okay, so, and look at this. Look at this. Our home is our safe space, and it's natural to want to keep it protected and to ensure no negative energy can pass your boundaries and thresholds. With that in mind, here are some simple ways to protect your space. Space. Why can I talk? Because I'm so excited. Visualization, simmer pot. Yes, this is my language. Magical washes, charm bags, candles, bells, crystals or stones, witch balls, threshold salts. First of all, oh, it's snapped up. Would this not be fun to frame? I'm gonna put this. This is 100% going in one of my book of shadows. 100%. Let me see. Oh, I missed what you said. Maybe some sort of diamond tip tool, right? And laser. Yeah, to put that on that stone. I'm wondering about that too because I want to use it. It's very rare to find a subscription that has so many great contents within. This is amazing. Like it's like I don't know if you can tell, like the parchment paper. You can kind of hear it. I love this. It's like good parchment paper. Oh, this is exciting. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, moving on. There's still more. There's still more. I don't even know where to go first. Okay, so this is the witch ball kit. I mean, this box, it's not cheap. I wouldn't say it's cheap. I am very sold on this new box. I'm super excited right now. Okay, let's get into this. So we have, oh, okay, so we have this, and there's more stuff in here. Oh, so you have different, I smell rosemary. So we have herbs. This is the witch ball kit. It's given very green holidays, but also green witch. All right, let me see what this says. We could pretend, or we could just use again our magnifier. Let's see. A traditional way to ward off evil spirits and negative energy and protect your home. This magical kit contains a witch bolt, nettle, and rosemary. I knew it was something I couldn't figure out the other smell. Okay, so this is cool. Oh, this is gonna be fun using all this stuff. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, so we have a witch ball kit. So I would put, the herbs in here and anything else I want to put in here. So this just screws off apparently. And then you put the herbs or anything small in here. I am super excited about this. I'm like, is this glass? Yeah. And it's got some weight to it. I love that it has, a secure handle so I don't have to fuss with it and trying to figure out, how I'm going to hang it. All right, moving on. Next. Okay, so this is the thresholds, excuse me, salt. It's going to keep happening. Fighting for my life to breathe over here. I got a humidifier, a brand new humidifier. Thoroughly cleaned it, used distill vinegar. I have another one, I have to clean that one. And because, and I have an air purifier. I'm doing the best I can out here. It's tough. Okay, so here we go with the salt, threshold salt. Look at that. And I just got here, so I'll have to catch the replay. I take it you love the witch cat. I love it so very much, Michelle. I love this. I am getting so excited with every new thing that I open. I'm going to go over everything I open once I'm done anyway. So this is the threshold salt. And it says here, sprinkle this magical salt, blend across the threshold to your home to keep negativity at bay. Now, I happen to use some black Himalayan sea salt when I do this, but I will be happy to try this. And I can do this. I'm thinking I could do this at the doorway. I could do this at the garage doorway, the door to the garage, back doors, around windows. I'm going to go crazy with this. So this is, look at this. It doesn't tell you exactly what's in it. Let me see if I can open it. Oh, can I? It's corked in here. All right, I can't get to it right now. figure it out later. I do something twice a week just to have something to hold me off till my next box because I'd be the mailbox way too often, right? Well, I still have Ink Goddess Creations box. I have this one, and I'm open to one more. I'm open to one more. By the way, if I'm doing this, then I'm not going to the store or ordering witchy supplies because that would be madness. Although I can't tell you I won't do that, but I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, see you, Dylan. Have a good day. Okay, so then doorway handle. I don't even know. This is like Christmas. This is exciting. I'm so happy. Like, I'm like super happy right now. Okay. Doorway can I said door handle, doorway candle. Oh Mika. Anyway. Oh, that's I can't quite place the scents. Let me see. It says if you can I know it's like really bright. Let me see if I can turn this down a little bit. No, can you see? Hopefully you can see. Yeah, you can see a little bit more over here. Turn that light down a little bit more, hopefully. Um, Let me read about what the deal is with this. So, the doorway candle, a natural and protective candle to welcome loving vibrations into your home. Da 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 da. Light the candle. State this incantation. Oh, let's read the incantation, shall we? It says, negativity shall not cross my threshold. Only loving vibrations may pass. This is my command, and what I say shall stand. 100%. Oh, this is separate. 100% pure soy wax with rose petals. So that's what this is. I'm loving everything very much so. This is exciting for me. That candle is awesome. Excited. So that's the doorway candle. Moving on. Look at this. There are so many treasures in here. First of all, can we talk about how these are like premium items that I'm getting here? I think this box costs like 40 something bucks altogether, like with the whole thing. I think it's like 42 or something like that. So, I mean, it's a good, I would hope for $42 you give me a decent amount of stuff, but you have a key. Look at this. Look at this. I love a good key. I love this so much. So this says, I'm really not, first of all, look how small this is. Yeah, something like 42, 45, or something like that. It's not crazy expensive. I mean, it's not like 30. I mean, some boxes are a little cheaper, but it's not that bad. It says here, keys have long been believed to offer protection. So add your keys to this enchantment amulet to keep them safe and to shield you as you open the doors of opportunity. See, this right here. This is what I'm talking about. So use this as a key ring. So it basically lends its magic to the other keys on your ring, including the where you if you open your door, your car door. So you can take this a step further. When you get in your car, it's like you're open to opportunities. You're on your way driving someplace to open up something, a new opportunity. Something's gonna come together. I've never gotten one. But considering it's coming from overseas, I always thought it was good price. Yeah, no, not 70. Yeah, I can't wait to grab a box. I think I'm gonna have to grab two, current and past. Get this box is I'm impressed. I've only seen other people talk about this stuff. I personally have never had this. This is exciting. And we're not done. Okay. I think, yeah, this is gonna be the last item. This is a Witch Casket magical washcloth. Okay. This is the Witch Casket maze box. So let's see. Magical washcloth. I want to read about this. Witch Casket exclusive. Oh. Set your intentions and use this enchanting washcloth to cleanse your doors and windows frames. Use with salt water or magical herbs infused washes. Be mindful not to use any blend that may damage the finish on your doors and frames. So, we're talking about cleaning. They gave me a washcloth to clean, to do my magical cleaning. This is exciting. So, what I'll do is I'll use, my regular type cloths to clean everything that can, withstand product. And then I'll come back and I'll use this for, when I'm doing the magical side, when I'm doing the rinse and stuff like that, the magical wash. I'll use this washcloth and I will use this. This is so exciting having all this. So this is everything in the box. Um, let's see. I'm just putting it back together so y'all can see it. So minimal peanuts. So it's not like this whole thing was pretty much packed because I had so much stuff in it. I'm a sucker for good packaging. So let's start over. So I'm just going to go over everything that I had in the box. Witch Casket Threshold Magic. The theme is Threshold Magic for May 2024. It comes with this pamphlet. Feature in our highlights. If you'd like your Witch Casket pick to feature here on our back page. Oh, so I would just take a picture of everything. Okay. And then, that's cute. For marketing purposes. We'll choose a few of the most enchanting and creative pictures. So I guess I have to set up some sort of vignette of my treasures if I want to do this. Oh, this is exciting. A challenge. So you get the pamphlet. I said pamphlet. And I love it. I love all of this. It tells you everything that's in the box and giving you incantations and everything. So just to sort of go over what they have here, I got a witch ball kit. I'm going to go in order that they list here. This is the witch ball kit. So you come with this. It comes with rosemary herbs and nettle herbs. That's within these little green baggies. I love that everything's green, by the way. This is doing something for me. So you put it in here. This screws off. And you put your herbs in here. And then you can hang this someplace. So this is a protective witch ball. That's what they're meaning it for, right? The next thing I got was the magical washcloth, which I just went over. So you use this for the purposes, you set your intention when you're cleaning everything. Why I need a magnifier? Exactly. Everything's so small. I'm using this on my phone. It's helping. It's helping. The next thing is four corners boundary stones, which is quite impressive. This right here, my heart swooned when I saw these. So everything comes with a little card or something to explain, but they all have the pentacle on it. Look at this. So you set these in the four corners of your home. And again, it gives you a little card here. And I'm just going to look over this because it's so small I can't see. And again, it just tells you place a stone in each corner. And this is for protection imbued with grounding vibrations of earth. So that's what it tells you on the card. Then we got the threshold salt, which I'm impressed with. And this is a blend of rose. If I understand, it said it was rose, right? And let me sprinkle magical blend across the threshold in your home to keep negativity at bay. I thought it said this looks like rosemary in here. That was something else in salt, but that makes sense, right? So then the other thing was protective threshold charm. I didn't read that, but I will now because I can see protected. This pentacle has long been used by witches as a symbol of protection, and ringing of bells has traditionally been used to clear away stagnant and unwanted energy from the home. So that would be this. First of all, let's look at the bag again. This is just giving me things to use as I go on. and a card as well. This is the back. Like everything has a thing. Does that mean everything has a thing? You know what I mean? But this is the look at this. This is so awesome. Let me put it on this side so you can see. Yeah. Right? So nice. I'm very impressed. Still very impressed with everything. Okay, so we have that. Then the doorway candle, which comes in a box by itself. And this is the doorway candle. And it does, this is the one with the crushed roses in it, soy candle. It doesn't really have a strong scent. It smells like candle wax. That's the best way I can explain it. I don't want to touch it too much because it's super warm outside, and this had been sitting out there for a couple hours. Um, so that's the door, and it gives an incantation to read. By the way, the bells. I love these bells. I love those so much. Which is home art print. The magical print was designed for you by our in-house designer, Faye. Hey, Faye, good job. And we hope you love her representation of a witch's dream home. And that would be this. And I am impressed, and I do love this. And this does appeal to me on a very deep level of a cottage. Like, this is everything. I love this so much. Full disclosure, I had a whole conversation when I was out and about searching for some new plant babies to bring in with the rest of the family. And I was just having a fantastic, because this is me. I just bring stuff up. So I'm talking to my one of my best friends, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I flirt with the idea of just moving to the South. I lived in the South for some years, everywhere from North Florida, which is an extension of Georgia, if you know, you know, Tennessee, Georgia, and North Carolina. So yeah, I've lived all up in the South, right? So I was like, there's a part of me, I feel like I can, if I move to the South, like in some very out, I'm not even talking about a city. I'm not talking about moving to Atlanta. No, I'm talking about moving someplace out in the middle of nowhere and having some land. Maybe I'll just get a tiny house because I've been influenced by that too. A tiny house and like a building as well. So like for my extra stuff and like projects and things like that. I'm already talking the talk. I'm calling it a building. That's what they say. Like not a shed, a building. Out on the property. I can garden. I might get some dogs. Maybe, I'll keep a cat to keep those, rodent things away. I'm not really a cat person, so I don't know. You said come back and just live out just completely like all of my hopes and dreams. I live in a cottage and I love where I manifest this house. I love it. I love it very much. My daughter lives here. She loves it too. We essentially picked this house out together. We were together when we came to view this property and all that. So we love it here. However, I do have these dreams. Now, the reason I say the South because I feel like it's more attainable financially. I feel like I can find some land someplace else. Like I was like, I don't know how far I want to go. Do I want to go to like Kentucky, in the middle of Kentucky somewhere? But I was like, I was thinking all this positive stuff, and I was like, but what if I accidentally move to a sun downtown? Like, what if I move to some? It's not funny, but my humor, I find it funny. Like, what if I moved to one of the most racist places I could ever move because I fell in love with the land and the property there? And then I see this because in my head, I kind of was like envisioning something like this with a little bit more, United States Southern flair. But I was picturing something like this. I was like, something like I could chill at night and sit on my porch. Like basically very much romanticizing and fantasizing about everything. Then my mind went a step further. I was like, or what if I was able to purchase a plantation home, do a whole ritual to attempt to give offerings to those who were trapped there, and that would be interesting, right? And just live there and live their wildest dreams out, not being Christian, being black, just living in a big house. Like my mind goes here. Anyway, moving on. But seeing this, just mind you, I got this as soon as I got in the house. I was too excited and I wanted to share it with you. But seeing this is just, this is tapping into that. And I'm like, is this a sign? No, I don't want to move there. The politics, I can't think of a state in the South that I feel comfortable with. I'm already on thin ice with Arizona because there's been some radical changes done here um, as well. But moving on. See, I go on these tangents. I say do it. That would be some big energy. One, me and my daughter, like we together. We together. If she brings people into her life, she said, "Oh, I already tell people, my mom, we're a package deal. Like if my mom, like my mom's with me, we're just together." So I've already done the beach thing. Sherry, I've done the beach thing. That was something I manifested, and I, even when life was pulling me away from living at the beach, I kept moving back to it. I kept moving back to it. I'm not gonna. I think it's been about like 5 different moves to the a beach. To the yeah, the best beach experience I had was living in Naples, Florida, and that was so nice. It was so clean. And the golf, like the sunsets over the, oh my God, it was so beautiful. That used to be fun. That was something we would do sometimes as family at the time. I've been husband, we would do that too. Just, it would be entertainment. Like, oh, okay, so if we ate dinner kind of early and we would take like a wine or something like that and some snacks or dessert or something like that and go sit out on, just get a blanket and just sit out on the beach and watch the sunset and eat snacks and desserts. Like that was entertaining. And we were not alone. Other people would do the same thing. That's how enchanting it is there. I actually performed a ritual on that beach. And I think that's why it stays with me. I took a piece of my hair, just a strand at the time, and I said some words. I don't remember exactly what I said at this point, and I did not write it down, but I remember. And I just said, just bring me back. I remember saying something like that, like, I want to stay here. I love my life here. And then there were some other dynamics involved with that experience. And I'll just say this, at the time, most of my time in Naples, I was by myself. Well, my kids were there, and I homeschooled my kids too. Um, I was really on my own for the most part because then husband was doing a lot of traveling, and I had just felt so drawn. Like I was just very happy. I had went out, I made some friends, and the type of friends that I made were like they were just of varying backgrounds. I just like different types of people. It's great if I could find people who are like me, but if you are just so completely different from me, but you're still kind of like on the fringe of society, I love people like that. I met some unschoolers, and they're a little bit on the unhinged side in a good way. So they were my friends, and we had like ladies' night, like we would go out, we call it girls' night, and people who traveled out of the country all the time as homeschoolers, and like just different variety walks of life, and it was so fun living there. I mean, of course, if I moved back, it wouldn't be like that. I'm not homeschooling any kid. My kids are adults. It's not the same. Part of that was why I even met these people. However, there is a little bit in me that still craves that, but I feel like I could just go visit. They've been getting hit with hurricanes each year, each hurricane season. And to me, it's just getting worse because I know the areas they're talking about. And I'm like, that's where I might wanted to have lived in that area. And you see like the flooding and all that stuff freaks me out. Oh yeah, unschoolers. Yeah. Oh, you're back. Hey, Dylan. Unschoolers. Yeah, I was not an unschooler. I did not have that in me. I don't, how do I say this? Raising a young Black man and a young Black lady, one who was very interested in wanting to become a doctor, unschooling was not going to work for us. We needed some sort of structure and organization, just being honest. So let me get to the next thing. So we got the print, all that from an image, all that from one image. This is all that from this image. I'm going to have this displayed somewhere because I'm getting all the feels from it. Door wash ritual kit. This is what, when I first opened it up, it was sealed. And this is what stole my heart. Everything comes with something, a card explaining it, which is perfect. I'm going to be using this. So again, with the kit, they number 1, 2, and 3, and you get this little baggie, mesh bag. And again, it was just basically saying, um, you get hyssop, red clover, and lavender. You're supposed to basically brew it like a tea, let it cool down, and then use that with your washcloth to clean your threshold, doorway threshold, or anything else like window sills and stuff like that. So this already, I when I saw this, my heart, my heart, it's gonna explode. I'm so excited. You were having tech issues with the app. The guy said he would call me back in about 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're doing like a virtual appointment. That's the only way that I prefer that. If I don't have to go in a doctor's office, that's a good day. I prefer to do virtual. Um, and then the parchment scroll that I got. This is the other thing, and this is like real parchment, like not that there's fake, but like very real parchment paper. Threshold boundary magic. Uh, our home is our safe space, and it's natural to want to keep it protected and ensure no negative energy can pass your boundaries and thresholds. With that in mind, here's some simple ways to protect your space. And they give you some ideas here: visualization, a simmer pot, magical washes, charm bags, candles, crystals or stones, bells, witch balls, threshold salt. And of course, they're supplying a good amount of this so that I can carry these things out. Um, I adore this so much. I prefer virtual, plus the appointment was unplanned. Okay, yeah. I definitely prefer virtual. And then protected by magic enamel pen. This came in the box as well. Again, this is to me is giving Harry Potter. And I was saying I wanted to put this on my purse, on my bag. Because I think that, and I just changed my bag today to this like really pale pink bag. And it's kind of, it's a shoulder bag. And it is plain, there's nothing really going on. This touch of green will just be perfect. And it just again says protected by magic. I very much love this. And this is the back. So it's just a pen. You can see just a pen. Ah, going over everything again. And then they give you a free gift. This is the last thing. This is the enchanted key ring. So, per what I read before, it was saying that basically, and again, this comes with a card for you to read, again, with like super small writing. So, if you're struggling like me, you'll need to put like some extra light on it or a magnifier or something. But this is the key ring. First of all, look at the key. Look at the key. Look at the key. Is this not gorgeous? So it's an actual key ring. So you use this, basically opens up doors of opportunity to you. Now, I will definitely take this a step forward. I will also, not probably, I know me because I work with Hecate. I will definitely be calling into Hecate to also lend additional energy and enchant this item further, um, for protection and for opening up opportunities. And I'll have it in mind. I'm going to carry this on my key ring. And I'll have this in mind as I travel, in my car, as I go in and out, wherever I open a door. That's a good looking key, right? It is a good looking key. It's a good looking key. So that's the whole box. And then again, it wraps up. Is there anything on here? All spells and rituals are created by Witch Casket's co-founder Deb, and experience practicing witch exclusively for Witch Casket. Keep all items. Okay, away from kids. Okay, gotcha. And then it's the feature back. So that was everything. I adore the packaging. I love the packaging. Look at this. So it's simple but nice. Like I like the box, and I love the key whole thing here. I'm impressed. I love this. I love everything about it. Yes, you can say I will keep getting the subscription. Well, they've already charged me. If you didn't hear that part of the conversation, I signed up, I think it was like the 16th of April. So I paid for that. And then they apparently take out on the 15th. So I paid again. But today's the 21st and I'm getting the box for the first time. So I was a little concerned. It's not like paying for something twice. So it's like $80, over $80 I've already paid between April and May. And at the time, I still had no box. I was getting a little it was getting a little scammy. And I was like, well, it can't be a scam because everybody else, have used this. Like they seem to be legit. And then I got it. But it is coming from the UK. Like I understand that. Um, it's just going to take a little bit longer to get to me. I think people who are in the UK, I think because I see some people on YouTube were showing their unboxing and they probably got it before me. The good thing is they send out emails to for people like me who just make things into unnecessary anxious tasks. But I was checking and they said like you get something that says Royal Mail. I don't know if that's a thing. Royal Mail. Is that like a thing that they're using, or is that like the real mail for the UK? I'll never know. I don't know. I got to look it up. Anyway, so it says Royal Mail, and they give you updates and a tracking number. And yes, the tracking number, you can check the USPS. I assume once it's already in the United States, but they told me once it's shipped, they told me once it hit the United States, and then they let me know when I would be receiving it. So I had been getting at least 4 updates. It's their mail. Thank you very much. I did not know that. Things I don't know. Because I really never thought about it. Like it's ours is okay. So it is. So I thought that was a thing they were making up to make it more fancy. I was like, oh, they're making it fancy, calling it Royal Mail. Oh, that's a real thing. And why'd I ask my daughter like she knows it? She's like, oh yeah, it's probably just something they're doing. And I just didn't think about it. Anyway, so you get updates. I went directly to their website and I purchased it. It's a simple process to purchase, by the way. It's like they have a button subscribe. They don't ask you a whole lot of information. You put your stuff in, and I was kind of like, I felt like there should be more. Then I realized I didn't sign up for like their email list. I eventually did that, and all is well. But I am thoroughly impressed. This is a lot of items, I think, right? This is one of the most impressive subscription boxes I've ever received. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, 7, so 9. I got 11 items in this box. This is pretty impressive, right? I love it. I cannot wait to see what I get next month. I'm really super excited. So, does anyone have any suggestions for another subscription box? I already have this. Again, this is the Witch's Casket box. So clearly I have this and I love it and I want to keep it. Yeah, right? So much exclusive to them. Then I have Ink Goddess Creations box, which I already got this month. So are there any other boxes y'all know about? Let me know if you know any other boxes. Okay. You don't know any other box? I know. If I like anything good, I try to pay attention to, I like unboxing. So I will pay attention to other people's videos. I watch unboxings of stuff that has nothing to do with witchcraft as well. Um, so like if you have a kit of sorts and it looks interesting, Sacred Space Crate, didn't you? No. No, I didn't. Let me write that down. Sacred Space Crate. No, I've never heard of that. I had what is it called again? I said it earlier and I completely forgot the name of it, which is not broom. I forgot what it was called, but it's not that. Let me make a note. Sacred Space Crate. Okay. I will try it. I will look into that. I said I would do at least three. And the deal is, since I'm buying this stuff and they're charging me, that means I don't need to go out to the stores and buy individual supplies, which some months I might not buy really anything. I might just get some candles because I have an Amazon order coming in, I believe, today. So, spoiler, there's going to be a bit of an Amazon Witchy haul for Witchy review on Friday. And there's some books in there too, just a little mini haul. But yeah, that means I don't have to buy a bunch of other type stuff like like the pen. Like I would buy this. If I saw this someplace, I would buy this. Sugar muses. I've not heard of that, but let me write that down. Or have I? Have I? There is this person on YouTube, something sass or sassy. She pops up. She's always doing an unboxing. And I was like, wait, is her channel just unboxing? Like, how many boxes are there? How many subscriptions are there out there that she's able to put up so much content? Sugar muses. I think I've seen that on there. But anyway, that channel gives me ideas. For sure. But like I like everything I got. The candle. I would have purchased this candle. If I saw this in the box in the store, I would have bought this. I would have bought this. I definitely would have bought these stones. I would have bought everything. If they had a door wash ritual kit and this was like sealed, I would have purchased it immediately. Immediately. The bells 100%. I would have if I'd seen these, I would have bought them. So there's nothing here I would not have personally purchased. Um, the witch's ball, everything, and everything is such good quality. Like it has weight to it. Nothing feels flimsy. I don't feel like I didn't get my money's worth. I'm really excited about everything. So thank you. So I have these two to check out. The Sacred Space Crate Sugar Muses. I'll check those out because I said I'm going to do three. Now I humored Apothecary at Home. This was a box I did more than a year ago. Nothing wrong with that service. Nothing wrong. Everything was top notch. Everything every time I got it. The amount of information that you get on each of the herbs that they send you, and they send you supplies. So they'll send you jars, labels, mesh bags, strainers. Though each kit comes with that. And at one point, I know the owner of that company was doing an artwork as well, by the way. And they would do these lives where they would talk about each box. So, like, there was a lot of information. You can ask more questions about the herbs that you got. I think they would send like 3 or 4 herbs per box, and it was about $50. But you got supplies and everything, and the education. It would be a pamphlet with all this education about it. Here's my issue. I was told it's like 3 or 4 herbs per box. Realistically, it was above me. Like I wanted to build my apothecary at home. That's the name of it. But I wanted to build my apothecary closet, and I did a lot from that subscription box and my own orders. But I it got overwhelming. It got overwhelming. I felt like I was getting stuff and I still had the box sitting and I didn't take the stuff out the box from the last month. It's like, how you say, oh, this is so nice. And you sit it there and say, okay, I'm going to get to it. And I never got to it. And I was like, okay, so I had that box. It got so bad. Like I had 3 boxes in a row and I hadn't used any of the stuff yet. So I'm just collecting. And it's okay to collect sometimes, but it for $50 I need to be using it, right? Oh, okay. I did her whole year course. Interesting. And still got her herb of the okay. I may look into that. I may look into first of all, I enjoyed the box. Like I have nothing negative to say about it. It was all me. But then again, if I'm honest, at that time, I was working a full-time job. Well, not outside the home. I was technically in the home, but I was doing YouTube. I was running leaptaken.com and I was working remotely as well. And that was like a corporate gig where, I mean, there were phones involved, but meetings and lots of assessments and all that sort of stuff. I did not enjoy that. So I was kind of brain dead when I was done. So I didn't feel like doing anything. So I'm in a different space now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I should try it again. I don't know, but now you're telling me about this course, and I might want to do the course because this, I'm open to a good course. But okay, let's talk about courses for a moment. I'm going to talk about it from two angles, me and then me taking one. Herb of the Month is more manageable. I think that would be much more manageable for me because that box just about, I felt I was so impressed with everything. But realistically, I just wasn't doing enough with the herbs. And what happens when some of the herbs at the time I was on certain medications where nothing would any it was not going to be good to mix anything, and they would tell you about the any conflicts or something you have with different medications. But like St. John's wort, one of them was in my box, and I was like, St. John's wort, people talk about it's a miracle herb. It is, as long as you're not on any sort of birth control. A good amount of the women in our population are on birth control. You're on birth control, it's not good for you. On certain other medications, my daughter, after going through nursing school, she's a nurse now. It's been about a year next month, by the way. She said St. John's wort is one of those herbs that interacts with almost everything. And she's like, don't. I would show her my different herbs at the time. She was in nursing school, I think, for the earlier part of that. And she was like, don't don't use that. I was like, really? She was like, did you see what that no, that it's not good for you. But anyway, yeah, stuff like that. Some of the herbs I just didn't feel comfortable using. Hey, Olivia, I just went over, I don't know how much you saw, I got my very first ever witch casket box, and I'm in love with everything in this box. If you want to see anything, let me know. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. I would read those. I paid attention because I knew I was taking medications, and I was so afraid something was gonna go wrong. I was gonna poison myself. Um, but that, I feel like that's better to be that way than to just be like, oh, just make a tea and take it. Um, I'm funny like that, even with the herbs that going out of my way to source and make tea blends. I'm doing a lot of herbal remedies myself, but I'm very careful to make sure, I'm not trying to kill myself. Thank you. Yeah, it was impromptu because I wanted to talk about my first ever witch casket box. This is, by the way, if you were looking for something different, I feel like this is different than the other boxes. I feel like this is top quality, and it feels different than anything I've ever received from other boxes. But about the courses. So I want to take a course. I have a little extra time, and I want to take something. I was thinking about an astrology course, right? And there's someone, I don't remember which of Lupine, right? I think that's her name. I'm on her email list. So I saw that she's doing something, and I was like, oh, this looks really interesting. My hiccup is the price tag. I just thought it was a little too pricey. And then I don't know because I have not taken anyone's course in a very long time. And I'm curious, is it me, or maybe I don't understand how much stuff costs? Or is that just really expensive? And I don't know. I don't know. This is something I think about on the other side, because if I was to sell a course, I'm thinking a reasonable price of what I would pay. And then me as a consumer, I'm just thinking like it was something and it was like a couple $100 a month. I don't know. Is that a lot of money? I think that's a lot. I love her, by the way. I've been rocking with the Witch of Lupine for, was you said Witch of Lupine Hollow. Yeah, it's been years. Before I was on YouTube, I used to get her download her free printables. Like, I am truly impressed with this woman. I love her. I follow her, and I'm like willing to follow her. Clearly, to the point of hundreds of dollars. But I just thought that was a little pricey. Yeah, the Starlight Coven. That's what it is. So okay, so it's not just me. You say it's insanely expensive. It always seemed a little hokey to me. She sweared by it, but I don't think she took any other medications. Oh, St. John's wort. Okay. Yeah. If you're taking literally anything else, you have to be very careful. I'm in Sage's apothecary program. Oh, Sage got us apothecary program this year. So that is expensive. Okay, so $100 a month, up to 100. I could, you might have me if I feel like it's really, beneficial to me. If I feel like I'm getting something out of it, like I'm not hundreds of dollars. That scares me a little bit. I feel like I'm like, is this college? Like, what am I doing with this? Like, that feels like super expensive. Also, like, I think I would spend that kind of money if I'm like, what I'm doing in that course, I'm gonna make money off of it once I'm done. If it's something where it's gonna grow my business, and she's kind of saying that's the case, but like for personal development, it's a lot, but it's a 2-hour class with bonus stuff. Okay. See, I like that. And this is also good for me thinking about courses because I had started building something a while ago, yada, yada, website changes. It lost all the data. So I have to rebuild, but I figured that was spirit telling me to do something different. I guess I'm cheap because $100 a month is expensive. I wouldn't start with that, but I'm saying up to that amount. Like if I'm willing to spend 50 and then you say, oh, well, it's really 69.99. All right, well, to me that's 70 and 70 is $30. Like that's closer to 100 than it is not. So I don't know, I can do some girl math and it kind of makes sense. But over $200? All right. So you said it's called, let me, Sage. I skipped it. I skipped it. Yeah. Sage Goddesses Apothecary. I'm going to write that down. I would like someone to talk. Okay. So the other thing is, I like learning about different herbs because I can source them. I just buy them. I go on Amazon, right? Or I can go to individual sellers and they'll mail them to me. I am also wanting to understand more about foraging where I live. So I don't know if I told the story. I think it was last winter, this or fall. I don't even know how I found this person. I don't really have an explanation, but I did. I think probably on Instagram or something like that. I apparently put my email in and I had gotten a notification, oh, the virtual, lesson on foraging starts tonight. And I was like, oh, so I went on there and I started looking, watching this guy talk. And it was cool until it wasn't. Like I was there to learn about foraging and he's showing like bushes and explaining it doesn't look edible, but this item is edible. And he's showing like these pictures of stuff he took out in the desert, and I'm thinking, this is a great skill to have. If anything ever happens, I need to know like what's edible in the desert because this is a foreign land to me, and I'm still learning. And this guy starts talking about like, like I don't know, like borderline racist, like sexist stuff. All right, I let the first comment go. Then his mom got on, and I was like, and it was something like weirdly overtly religious, but like in a derogatory way. Like it just took so many turns. And it wasn't just me because I'm sitting out my dining area and the common area is the open floor plan here. So, and my daughter was like in a vicinity and she's like, what did he say? I say Chestnut School of Herb Medicine. They have some, I've heard of them. Um, but this guy just starts, I was like, I can't learn from you. You're being weird. Like the first thing I oddly let go. And then he says another thing, and I'm like, you're being, come on. I just wanted to know which berries to pick, sir. I didn't want this information. I didn't want misogyny and racism as well. So I gave up on that. So I have to find somebody else local. What are y'all saying? I drop subscription boxes to do it. Oh, I see your point. Okay, so you drop that so you could do the $100 a month. Yeah, I mean it's pricey. I mean it's pricey. But if you're getting valuable information that you're actually going to use in your life in your everyday, I think it's I mean, you're not paying it forever. It's just you're paying it for the however long the classes are, right? And somebody says, how long is the class? What's the total amount? If you're really interested. Okay, let me write that down. I have heard of chestnut. School of Herbal. I'm pretty sure I might have done something, a free thing they've done a while ago, a very like couple years back. Herbal medicine. I've been learning from YouTube and TikTok mostly. Um, Thank you. I am writing down these suggestions. I appreciate it. I will follow back up on this. But yeah, does anybody have any questions more about any of the items from the Witch Casket box? Because I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle. I have my new plant babies that I have to figure out where they're going to go. Do I buy plants and not know exactly where I'm going to put them? Yes, yes, I do. I don't even know if I have a stand. I might have to reconfigure some things, but they're so pretty, and I wanted them to be in my home. And I needed to get some new seeds. Oh, okay, you said, oh, you're asking her about that. Got it. Oh, you're welcome. This was fun. Thank you. You said have a great evening. I don't know where you are evening. It's 3:43 p.m. to me, but you have a great evening as well. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Thank you all for coming in. I know I just popped in, but I said I wanted to do stuff like this, pop in and just be spontaneous. And this was fun. And I love this Witch Casket box. Threshold Magic is the theme for May if you're interested. Um, if that's the one that you want. I adore everything. This is perfect for someone like me. I love everything that they said. There is nothing I don't think I'm going to use. Even the washcloth is getting used. Like, I love it all. Thank you all. Don't do the whole YouTube stuff, the like and all that sort of stuff. Subscribe if you want. Don't forget to also check out my new channel, Magical Lifestyle of a Cottage Witch. The channel's up and running. This is the second week now. I've posted some newer content out there, just some planning stuff, and a little bit about Hestia, introducing you into my personal world of witchery. That's what that channel is about. It's not that I don't do that here, but this is just a little different. And I don't want to mess with the algorithm too much, but we will be doing unboxings here. Thank you. I'm glad you called me too, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you because you guys gave me some ideas about some um, boxes and subscriptions and courses. So I'm glad. And I'm also glad to know that the Starlight Coven, which I adore, but I do think is a little high priced. Sorry. Thank you, Michelle. Yes, thank you. And I did see that. Thank you. More to come on Discord. I'm trying to get some activity going over there because it would be fun if lives are different there because you too can go live with me and we'll be all talking to each other. And I'm thinking like magical show and tells, like a theme, of course, but like let's say we are doing our own, threshold magic themes. Wouldn't it be fun to show other people who are just as into this witchcraft life as you are, and we can show each other's, different things. If you want to show like a grimoire, I did that before, but I'm open to seeing what everybody else does. If you want to do like a grimoire show and tell or your book of shadow show and tell, you can show as much as you want. Like you don't have to do a whole flip through, but you can just kind of hold it up on the screen and show what you want and we can talk about it and you might have some cool stuff or you might learn something, but we need engagement over on the Discord to make that happen. I'd like a little bit more engagement, so I'm going to try to start pushing that engagement because I am not giving up. I am encouraged to build a witchcraft community. Me, who was a solitary witch before YouTube, before I used to write a blog. Yes, I wrote a blog called Leap Taken First. I really wanted to build community and I wanted community or I wanted to be a part of a community. I was alone a lot as a solitary and it was cool at first until it wasn't. Sometimes it was, that question of am I doing this right? And I knew deep down there's no right way, but you know what I'm saying? I wanted other witches to bounce things off of and to learn from and to show. Sometimes you just want to show somebody this cool stuff that you got. And there might not be people in your life, they might not be against it, but they're not excited about this sort of stuff. So they'll just, like if your husbands or partners and stuff like that, they're just like, oh, that's nice. If you like it, I love it. Like, I don't want that. I want you to be excited with me. I want you to want to have this. Or maybe you already have it and we could be excited talking about this sort of stuff. And sometimes you have to reach out to build that community and to get people to come in. And since we all can't live together in Arizona and meet up, we can at least do it virtually and we can get together and talk and share our stuff, right? All right. Hi, Kendra. I'm leaving. And so bye, Kendra. I'm leaving. But I will be back live on Wednesday for sure because I'm going to do my little mini haul, Amazon haul, which should be coming today. And I have some cool new stuff that just came out. So that's going to be exciting. So I'll talk about that on Wednesday. I mean, Friday. And then Wednesday, I'm thinking Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I have a video posted, but that's already done. So you'll see. Um, all right. So I'm going to go. Everybody enjoy their day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Community is so important. We have to build witches. We have to come together. All right. So I'm out of here. All right. Seriously, though. Bye.